morning and welcome to Judaism Today. We all know that ego can be one of the greatest challenges in life. We get into a fight with someone, it's about our ego. Trying to make up with someone, it's about our ego. And why should I do this? They should come to me. And people sort of dig their heels into the ground and become, obstinate, unwilling to take the next step. And there's a very famous Rashi in this week's Parsha where he describes how the entire Jewish people cried when Aaron HaKohen died. And Rashi describes how Aaron would run between two parties to try and make peace between a husband and a wife, and the men and the women, all of them cried together when he died, and because they all appreciated him so much in a different way than when Moshe died. And this is there's a phrase the Mishnah uses to describe this, that we should be mitalmidav shel Aaron HaKohen ohev shalom v'rodef shalom. There's this notion of loving peace and chasing after peace. And I want to focus in on this expression, chasing peace, because it's such an unusual expression. There are very few times when we describe, you don't say like chasing, rodef chesed. You don't really have that, right? You don't have a rodef tzedakah. These are it's an unusual expression to have this word chasing, running after peace. It's unusual. You don't find it very often. And I think it teaches us a profound lesson. It's this ego lesson. It says the key to peace is being willing to chase after it. It's being willing to check your ego at the door and say, I don't care if they offended me. I'm still going to try and make peace with them. I don't care if I'm right and they're wrong. I'm still going to make peace with them. I don't care if they're being difficult to work with. I'm going to chase after them. It's the art of chasing after someone. That's the heart of where peace lies. It's so hard. It's so hard to say you're sorry. It's so hard to say you're sorry if you don't mean it and you know the other person's wrong. That's really hard. But that's what chasing peace is. Chasing peace isn't just distance. It's not physical distance. It's ego distance. It's how do I cut down the distance between where I need to be and where my ego is. That's where the real chasing happens. It's an important lesson. Happens every day. Happens all the time. Let us pursue peace, drop our egos, make amends where necessary, apologize no matter what, and not let those problems fester. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Judaism Today. If you did, please make sure to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, or check into our podcast wherever podcasts are listened to, and we look forward to hearing from you more.